Happy Monday. Welcome to the last Monday morning style session of 2025. 2024. Give me a second. Getting ahead of myself. Here we go. Okay. Live in all the places. Hello. Happy Monday. Yes, welcome to the last Monday morning style session of 2024. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve day. Let me know in the comments what you guys have planned for New Year's Eve. We have a ton of family in town, so we're having a family-friendly New Year's Eve celebration here tomorrow night. So, okay, I'm so excited because today is December 30th, which means that 1 week from today, January 6th, is the start of Closet Confidence, the first Closet Confidence workshop series round of 2025. You will not want to miss this. I have a whole bunch of new information to share with you, as well as new ways to work with me. So, and to work on your style together over 2025. So, the link is everywhere. It's below the YouTube video. I'm going to put it in my Instagram stories. But if you can't find the link, comment Closet Confidence and we will make sure you get the link. It's in the Facebook comment, pinned comment, it's everywhere. But comment Closet Confidence because I do not want you to miss a single minute of next week. We kick off January 6th. The workshops will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern time every day, except they will be recorded. So if you cannot make it live, I highly recommend making it live because there's just something about that live experience that I think is transformative. But if you can't make it live, you can watch the replays, of course. Okay, so let's get started. I want to talk about 5 reasons why Closet Confidence is so essential now for you and why it's harder and trickier than ever. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Why it's harder and trickier than now more than ever. Oh my gosh, I love it. So Becky said, I think I might have registered twice. Go. Yes, register. If you're not sure, register again. It's not like you're not going to get 6 emails. You'll still only get that 1 email about Closet Confidence. So don't worry about it. Just register if you're not sure. Okay, so why is Closet Confidence so important at this age, at this stage, in 2025? Like, why is it important now? Like, why is this a good time, in my opinion, the best time to be working on it? I'm going to share why I think Closet Confidence is so important now, why it's harder to achieve than it ever has been before, and what we can do about it. Okay, so the first reason I think that Closet Confidence is so critical for us over 50 is that life transitions happen, right? Life happens. I hear this all the time from people. Life is happening. I've been out of the loop because life happens, right? Life transitions require a lot of us, and some of us love and embrace change and some don't embrace change. But whatever you feel about change happens to all of us, and transitions happen to all of us. And the problem is that often our wardrobe does not keep up with life changes and lifestyle changes. So life transitions require a style reset. I cannot tell you how many professional women I work with who are now retired or semi-retired, or their workplace attire has changed, and they are looking at this beautiful wardrobe of professional clothing that they wore before retirement, and then looking at a lifestyle that is very different now, is much more casual, is much more obviously much less corporate, and finding that they have nothing to wear for their current lifestyle. So your suits are not going to serve you in your resort lifestyle in Florida, whatever you're living, right? So whether it's a dramatic shift like that from working, and I've had several clients go through this, whether working in a northern city in a corporate setting and then going to Florida and retiring, or going wherever and retiring, or whether it's just more subtle lifestyle shifts, like your workplace has gotten more casual, you're semi-retired, you've moved geographic locations, but your lifestyle stayed the same. Whatever that is, lifestyle transitions require a style reset. And if you're dealing with a wardrobe that reflects a former life and not a current life, you're going to feel like you are perpetually unprepared and underdressed or overdressed, just oddly dressed for wherever you're at, right? You're going to feel off. Maybe your kids have grown up and moved on, your careers may be shifting gears, maybe retirement. These changes can really be welcome changes, even some of them are positive changes, but also you've got this uncertainty about how to dress for this new chapter. And if you feel like you are trying to like muddle your way through and either you've given up on dressing for your new casual lifestyle, or you're trying to make all of your old clothes fit all your new life, then you're going to be it's going to be a stressful experience, and it doesn't have to be. Like, it's such an easy and fun and liberating experience if you focus on it, to put style at the forefront of your new transition and to help you make that transition more seamless and more smooth and more positive. So it's really, really important that you dress for your current life. I can't tell you even how many current working executives that I had that are clients, who had beautiful work wardrobes, and their weekend wardrobes were stretched out baggy t-shirts and old leggings. So you have to dress for every area of your life. So designating a dress code for every area of your life is something that I teach and talk about a lot. You need a weekend dress code. You need a weekday dress code. You need a smart casual dress code that can take you almost anywhere you go in life. So what is your smart casual dress code? What is your dress down dress code? What is your dressed up dress code? Like, what does that look like for you in your current life? You need outfits to represent all the different areas of your life, not just your work wardrobe, or not just your church wardrobe, not just your going out or date night wardrobe. You need dress codes that reflect every area of your life. So a professional wardrobe might no longer be a priority for you. Maybe social and leisure wardrobes take on more of a priority. What are you wearing for those? What are you wearing for those? What are you actually doing? How are you actually spending your time? What are you going to wear for your actual life? Again, that disconnect is stressful, and having clothes that don't suit your current life is stressful. So closet confidence, one of the things that we talk about is assessing what we truly need in our wardrobe. It is not a knee jerk, I have to buy X because someone said I have to buy X reaction. It is, what is my actual life, and how can I dress for my actual life in a way that makes me feel beautiful, positive, and confident every single day. Okay, this reset isn't just practical, although it's very practical. It's also a way to reclaim who you are during a transformative and transitional season. We want to reclaim who you are during this season. You often, there's a loss of identity when we have a major transition, whether your kids, I'm experiencing this, kids leaving the house or retiring or whatever. There can be a shift in identity, and you want to reclaim yourself through style. It's like the easiest way to do it. It's the easiest way to do it, and it's the only way I know how to help you to do it, right? Okay, next, body changes post menopause. Okay, I'm going through this. I'm going through this. I'm going through this. It is hitting me hard. It is hitting me like a ton of bricks. Comment if your body at that magical age of 45, 50, 55, 60, it's different for everybody. Just like you just were like, what the heck happened? What the heck happened? What the heck happened? So I keep joking about how everything is changing. But everything does change for many of us. If you have not, my mom did not experience any of this. If you're blessed enough to be just sailing through menopause, that's fabulous. But I will say that many of us experience a change in the way that our clothes fit, in our waistlines straightening out. Someone said in my comment section on YouTube, waistline straightening out is an understatement. I'm like, yes, it is an understatement. By age 50, like many of us have experienced like menopause effects. Maybe there's weight redistribution. There's a little bit of padding. Maybe there's bloating or changes in muscle tone. Clothes that used to fit you perfectly might feel uncomfortable or unflattering, and that can be frustrating. I've experienced it myself. Good morning, everybody. It can be frustrating if the clothes that you counted on and always seem to work. That's awesome. Been there, done that. I breezed through in a year. You are so lucky. I feel like it's taken me approximately 74 years to get through. I mean, I'm done now, but of course, dealing with my post menopausal body and what it looks like now, and what's flattering to it right now. So it can lead, when you put on clothes that you've always been able to wear and they look different, they feel different, or they don't feel as flattering, they don't fit as well. That's frustrating. It can really like hurt our confidence. So shift, like, in addition to your body, but like skin tone and texture absolutely change. And so that can affect what colors and fabrics look best on us. So all of these changes are just all happening at one time. So one of the goals of Closet Confidence is to give you the tools to really bring out the best in your changing body, and really to emphasize comfort, fit, and styles that bring out your best. Because when we're going through, again, any kind of a transition, any kind of a shift, we need that more than ever. So a lot of times people are like, I'll wait till I've lost the weight, I'll wait till I'm done with this transition, I'll wait till I retire, I'll wait until I get a new job, I'll wait until I'm fit again. The time to do it is now, because the style domino is the easiest domino to tip. And if you tip that domino, a lot of your other goals fall into place. The style is so closely linked with confidence and how we feel and look every day. Okay, so if you really clearly understand your body type and proportions, you're going to be able to dress through the menopause changes with much more ease, much more grace, and much more confidence. Okay, let's look at the next reason why I think closet confidence is so critical right now. Rapid changes in fashion and sizing. Can we just talk about what is going on when we go shopping? What is going on when we go shopping? We are all trying to fit ourselves into a certain number of sizes, 10, 15, 20 sizes, whatever. We know that there are not 10, 15, 20 body types and sized women in the world. Like, that's absurd. But we're all, and again, we're one of the earliest generations that's buying almost everything exclusively off the rack. And then we're wondering why clothes don't fit. So that's a major challenge for many of us. And finding the right fit in stores, um, and online, which I'm going to get to, is a major, major challenge and a major problem. Not only is sizing inconsistent across brands, but sizing can often be inconsistent within an individual brand. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. So fashion landscape in 2025 is more fragmented than ever. Trends are moving super, super fast. And then social media and fast fashion make us feel like we always need the next thing. We always need the next thing. We always need the next thing. We always need the new thing. We always need that item, that one item that's just going to change our wardrobes. Also, in addition to fashion moving really quickly, it overlooks the over 50 market. I get so much feedback, many of it not positive, about why don't you use models over 50 in your videos when you show clothes? I'm like, those pictures are coming from the websites that sell the clothes. I'm not doing photo shoots for everything that I show from J. Crew or Anthropologie or Nordstrom, in my videos. I'm taking those pictures directly from the websites. So they are using primarily younger models. It can be very easy to feel completely overlooked by fashion and feel like fashion is for the young and it's really not relevant to our lives anymore, which is absolutely not true. If you're wearing clothes daily, fashion is relevant to your life. But we can often feel overlooked because we're not seeing ourselves represented in the models on websites, or I guess most of us are looking at websites, not catalogs and magazines as much anymore. But we're just not seeing women over 50 represented as much. That is absolutely changing. It's changing slowly, but it is changing. So we can, when you see clothes that are absolutely marketed towards women who are 20, 25, 15, 30, like, it can feel like, okay, well, that's not for me. I'm just going to ignore this whole style thing. Definitely not for me. They are not talking to me. They're not. So it can just really make us feel like, okay, what am I invisible? Like, why is nobody making clothes for me? Why is nobody making clothes for me? This is why I have put such a focus on ageless brands. I believe that at this stage in life, whether you're 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, we should be shopping ageless brands. Ageless brands are brands that you can shop at 30, at 50, and at 70 with equal success. One of the women I spoke to in the last round of Closet Confidence said that her daughter, and her mother, so 30, 50, 70, all shop at the Loft. We can all shop at J. Crew. We can all shop at Anthropologie. We can all shop, certain brands at Nordstrom. Department stores are different because they have such a wide range of brands. But we want those ageless brands, the brands that are not like, oh, look, you're over 60, here's a muumuu, but not you're 20, here's a crop top, whatever. Like, there's that range in between of the clothes that we actually want to wear, that are actually wearable, that are decent quality to better, better than decent quality, that fit well, that are flattering, that are going to be versatile, that we're going to really be able to wear and feel stylish in. So that, when we don't see those clothes and we don't see them represented on women over 50, we can feel like we're just completely overlooked and ignored. So fit is hard. Finding those ageless brands is hard. Comment brands if you want my brand list. We are going to be covering this next week in Closet Confidence, how to actually find the clothes that are going to build your current 2025 wardrobe and get you day in, day out feeling confident, beautiful, positive. That's the goal of everything I do. It's the goal of everything I do. So Closet Confidence is going to help us cut through all the noise of all the must-have lists and all the clothes that are marketed to 17-year-olds and all of the crazy stuff that's out there clothes-wise, and find clothes that work for our actual lives. That is the goal. I want you to be able to identify high-quality, versatile pieces that are going to transcend trends and help you build a wardrobe that you love and that feels relevant, makes you feel stylish, makes you feel modern, and makes you feel like you are prepared for every area and avenue, every area and dress code of your life. Okay. The next struggle that's really impacting our ability to feel and look our best, and why we need Closet Confidence more than ever in 2025, is that we're shopping online. Now, if you're not shopping online, you need to shop online. It's like a muscle. The more that I don't really have much experience with building muscles, clearly, but the more that you work that online shopping muscle, the better you're going to be at online shopping. If you do not have any experience, and if you're like, I have to touch the fabric, we're going to have to get over it. We're going to have to get over it. With love, we have to get over, I need to touch the fabric. We all want to touch the fabric. You're going to touch it at home, in the comfort of your own home, because you've ordered it, and then you're going to decide if you're going to keep it or not. I am not trying to be harsh, but what I am trying to encourage you to do is to broaden. I cannot tell you, I just recently had someone reach out to me, and she's actually a fitness guru, and she said, oh, I've got a gala coming up and I don't want to spend more than this amount of money, and I don't want to shop online. I'm like, well, that's amazing, because we've got half a store in town where you can shop for that. So you're really, really narrowing your options and limiting your options. We want the options that come with shopping online. And the more that you do it, the more you're going to be able to spot styles, fabrics, silhouettes, the more you're going to be able to read the screen clearly. You'll be able to look at what you're looking at online and make a better determination if that item is truly going to be a good fit for you. This is my encouragement. We're all going to be shopping online more and more and more. Unfortunately, that's kind of what's happening. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you see it. This is my suggestion. Go to a store, or a really good mall or a really good shopping center. If you have to drive an hour and a half to get there, this is worth the trip. You're going to do some exploratory fantasy shopping. What you're going to do is you're going to try on a bunch of styles from a bunch of brands and a bunch of different sizes. And you're going to take a picture of every single thing, because remember, if you didn't take a picture, you didn't really try it on. So you're going to take a picture of everything that you try on, and you're going to do this fantasy shopping because you want to know what your current size in all of these different brands is. Maybe you've never worn whatever Reese before. Maybe you've never worn Anine Bing, or maybe you've never shopped at J. Crew, or wherever. I don't care what the store is. I want you to go into go try on the brands that you have been eyeing online and get an idea of your sizing. Get an idea of which brands really seem like they were just tailor made for you, and which brands you're like, yeah, I tried on several pieces from that brand and I cannot find a good fit. So they're going to be brands that you're going to identify, and you want to start identifying the brands that fit you well, that can be your new go-tos. With that information in mind, and your new sizing chart, which you're keeping on your phone with all of your best sizes from all of these brands, you will be able to more confidently shop online. But I will tell you, mistakes happen online shopping. They happen with me, and I'm a personal stylist, and I shop online for an actual job, right? So you're going to find some duds and you're going to find some winners, but you're going to get a lot closer to finding more winners if you've got that information going into it. Also, practice, like I said, does make almost perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but practice makes it a lot easier and a lot better. So you really want that information, and you really want that practice, because you want to open up your options to the world of online shopping and to options that exist beyond where you live. Now, if you're lucky enough to live in an area where all the shopping exists and you like to do all the shopping in person, go for it. Most of us find that online shopping gives us more options in terms of budget, in terms of choice, and in terms of ease and convenience. So obviously virtual shopping online lacks like the tactile experience of like touching fabrics and trying things on. This is why we're doing that ahead of time. So you want to know what the quality of that brand is. You want to know what the fit of that brand is. Also, online stores often target younger audiences, again, which is why I want us to look at ageless brands. The models might still be young most of the time, but the clothes are going to work for most of us most of the time. So we're going to be working on the skills to find the pieces that are going to serve you over the long term. That's one of the goals of Closet Confidence. If you join me next week, this is going to be something. So just knowing your measurements, knowing your silhouettes, knowing your brands, knowing your stores really takes the millions. Has anyone tried to buy Triscuits lately? Triscuits crackers. Like my husband loves Triscuits. And when I kept coming home with the wrong type of Triscuits, because now it's not just one type of Triscuits in either a smaller box or a big box, it's 6 million types of Triscuits. Once I'm like, I mean, I like them, but he wants that basic. He grew up eating basic Triscuits. He wants the basic Triscuits. So if I get the kind that's got rosemary and olive oil, or the kind that's sweet pepper and or sweet potato and black pepper, he doesn't want that, right? So when you're looking online, the sheer volume of stuff we find online is overwhelming. So if we want to narrow it down, we need to know our measurements, we need to know our silhouettes, and we need to know our lifestyles, and we need to get that dialed in so that we can hone in on the pieces that are actually going to work for us. Okay, so we want to shop with precision so we can avoid the overwhelm of the endless cycle of returns, or style mismatches, which is I order something, I think I'm going to love it. It comes into my wardrobe, I never wear it. Right? Okay. Next is the final point is the cultural pressure to stay relevant. So the thing that happens over 50, over 60, over 70 is that many of us start feeling invisible. We stop feeling like people are seeing us, whether it's in the workplace or in social settings. We start feeling maybe less attractive or less desirable. We start feeling less effective or less maybe prized in the workplace. And so our society and media focuses on youth culture. And so we can often feel like we've got two avenues. We're either going to be completely overlooked and feel, like I said, irrelevant, or we can feel like we need to like try really, really, really hard to stay really, really young looking so that we stay relevant. So you know, we're either supposed to look younger or we're supposed to age gracefully. Like there's just so many mixed messages about aging and about how we should be dressing over 50. And it's exhausting. So again, I'm going to go back to the ageless brands. This is the time of life to shut out some of the noise that you're hearing and to decide how you want to dress. You may be in a position in your life where you can dress for yourself for the first time ever. And if that's the case, this is an opportunity for you to decide how you want to show up in this phase of your life and not let the world or social media or popular culture decide that for you. How do you want to show up in your life? What do you want to look like right now? This is your time to like reclaim it and reclaim your identity through style. Decide, who am I at 60? Who am I? You may find that the clothes that you loved and felt very much like you at 20 and at 40 don't feel like you at 60. Give yourself room to grow and for your style to evolve, and decide who you are now and dress that woman like who you are right now, and really tuning out, oh, you should dress 30, oh, you should should age gracefully. Oh, you should not age gracefully. You start wearing muumuus as soon as you hit 40. Whatever those messages are. My messages here are always designed to be affirming, but you need to listen to your own style and your own inner compass when it comes to what really feels like you right now. So I feel like closet confidence is the solution to this pressure that allows us to define our style on our own terms and decide what we want to look like in 2025. Again, we get dressed every single day. Style is not irrelevant, and it definitely doesn't become irrelevant over 50 unless you live in a nudist colony. For the rest of us, we have to get dressed every single day. So let's make it a process that feels like uplifting and joyful. It makes us feel, when we put on our clothes, we feel like ourselves in our clothes. We feel like our best selves in our clothes. We feel confident in our clothes. We feel ready to accept any invitation or any event that comes up in our clothes, because that's where we're at with our style. Our wardrobes serve us, not the other way around, and we're able to really dress for where we're at right now. So I hope that was inspiring or helpful. It was just kind of a style pep talk going into Closet Confidence next week. If again, you have not signed up for Closet Confidence, check the links or comment Closet Confidence, and we'll make sure that you get the link because we don't want you to miss it. Next week, we kick off next Monday, January 6th at 11 a.m. Join us and let's make 2025 our most stylish year ever. Love you guys. Bye.